To a lot of students, the sentence completion questions on the SAT look deceptively easy. It's just one word. How hard can it be? As it turns out, it can be pretty darn hard. Sentence completions aren't necessarily easy just because they're short, and knowing their ins and outs in advance will help you avoid the nasty shock of figuring out too late that they're trickier than you thought. So in this lesson, you'll walk through 3 one-blank sentence completion questions to get a feel for how you'll tackle them. On the one-blank sentence completions, you'll solve each question in 2 steps. Step 1. Define the blank. Use context clues in the sentence to figure out what kind of word will go in the blank. Step 2. Match the answer. Look down the list of answer choices and pick the one that best matches your word for the blank. Then be sure to read the answer choice back into the sentence to be sure it makes sense. Ready to get started? Let's kick it off with a pretty simple question to warm up. Here's your first sentence. Thanks to her sunny demeanor and blank attitude, Gertrude was always a welcome guest. Start with step 1. What clue can you identify to help you fill in the blank? Good clues in this sentence include sunny demeanor and welcome guest. These clues tell you that the word in the blank will be something positive. What word do you think would make a good guess? There is no right answer here, but if you filled in anything like cheerful, good, or positive, you're on the right track. Now let's look at the answer choices. Which of these best matches the word you came up with for the blank? A. Fatigued, B. Redundant, C. Ambitious, D. Contradictory, E. Lighthearted. Ready to check your work? The answer's coming up, so pause the video if you need more time to think. The correct answer is E. In this sentence, we're looking for a word that has something to do with being cheerful. Fatigued means tired, which doesn't fit. Redundant means saying the same thing twice, which also doesn't work. Ambitious means striving for success, which is positive, but doesn't match the clue. And contradictory also doesn't fit. Lighthearted means happy or cheerful. If you read it back into the sentence, you get, thanks to her sunny demeanor and light-hearted attitude, Gertrude was always a welcome guest. This makes sense, so E is your answer. Ready to try another one with a little less guidance? Here's your sentence. Using the context clues, make an educated guess about what you think should go in the blank. Although he was typically blank and outgoing, Mark also needed a lot of time alone to relax and recharge. Outgoing is a big context clue in this sentence, telling you more or less what you need for the blank, so you could fill in a synonym like sociable or friendly. Now let's take a look at the answer choices. A. Idiosyncratic, B. Gregarious, C. Elusive, D. Wary, E. Reprehensible. Which one of these do you think works best as a synonym for sociable or friendly? Or, if you don't know all the words, what can you eliminate? The answer's coming up, so pause the video if you need a little more time to think. The correct answer is B. Here's what these words mean. Idiosyncratic, exclusive or particular to one person. Gregarious, sociable and outgoing. Notice the root word greg, as in congregation, a gathering of people. Elusive, hidden or difficult to find. Wary, shy or avoiding contact. Reprehensible, deserving blame. Only gregarious has anything to do with the context clues of the sentence, so B is correct. One last question. In this one, you'll get the whole question at once, and you'll be responsible for working through the context clues first, and then looking at the answer choices. Because it had not been repaired since the owners abandoned it in the 1930s, the old mansion is in a very blank condition. A. Dilapidated, B. Obstreperous, C. Crestfallen, D. Supplementary, E. Xenophobic. The answer's coming up, so pause the video if you need more time to think. The correct answer is A. The clues are asking for a word like broken down. Here's what these words mean. Dilapidated, fallen into disrepair. Obstreperous, noisy and disorderly. Crestfallen, disappointed. Supplementary, additional. Think of a dietary supplement, something you eat in addition to your food. Xenophobic, afraid of strangers. Look at phobic. A house can't possibly be afraid of anything, so you can cross this one off. Only dilapidated fits the context clue, so A it is. In this lesson, you got some practice tackling one-blank sentence completions questions. Remember the 2 steps to the strategy here. First, use context clues to figure out what you can about the word in the blank. Then use your vocabulary, roots, and other clues to pick an answer choice. Now go on to the quiz questions and try some on your own. You'll notice that the quiz questions have no definitions attached. Instead, if you see a word you don't know, look it up for yourself and make a flashcard. This will help you build your vocabulary more effectively than just reading it once and forgetting about it. Good luck!